Hi, good evening. Hey, I wanted to get this one video out. It's the end of the week. I don't think there's any trading tomorrow for Good Friday. So, in this series that I'm doing, um, basically it's still an introductory for the video on what I do, and it works for my style of trading. I don't like to be glued to the computer all day long. I come in the morning, of course, first things to charts and see, well, how the SPY is doing, and that tells me a lot what's going on. But I have this one um, chart or spreadsheet that I look at. These are the stocks I own right now. I have six. There are plenty of good stocks to own, but these are the ones I have, and I don't like to uh, have 20, 25 more. To dilute the count, there's a lot to watch. There's too many decisions you have to make. Um, for years been coming in, looking at the chart and then, bring it down to the 5 minutes and that kind of a thing. Well, what am I going to do? Should I sell? Oh, it's spiked up. Now it's going to come down. It's too much noise. So this is what I did. I come up with some spreadsheets and it tells me what do I have to do. And I might not do this until about 7:30, unless I know I'm going to be going in buying stuff or something. But right now I'm just holding. Even though it says add, I'm not adding anything on right now. Because first of all, Jen has hit a 52-week high today. So it's extended. So that's a hold, add, watch, and sell. NVIDIA, um, I didn't sell. I held on to it. I kind of broke my own rule. And my rules are, it's simple. There are five rules. I have to be over the SPY. Go to NVIDIA here. I have to be over the 50, the 100, the 50, okay, yeah. The 200, the 100, the 50, and the 20. When I set this up, it was beautiful like this. I didn't have to do too much thinking. Um, in this kind of stuff. But like many people, uh, NVIDIA owned for years, so there's plenty of room for me to bend my rules. But when we look at the SPY now, I don't like to overcomplicate things, but I got to be aware, just like most investors are. This black line here, that would have been the next resistance point when this stock was coming down. So if it went past that resistance after a flush over here, I think we would have been in trouble. And we still very well may, not to put fear in anybody's heart or mind, but we got to get over the 200 with the SPY. And that's still a little ways to go. So, okay, where was I? So anyway, so I don't use a lot of different indicators. I use that. I do have the RSI down here and the MACD. And it does help if I'm looking for entries into other things. Just kind of get a feel. Uh, I rely on the charts. I make this my easy life to decide. So I call this the command center. Now for myself, I have the command center here, and I have about 150 stocks on here, which are doing good. They're compounders, meaning if we kind of go over here. I got to call them 200-day or a 5-year percentage. So in 5 years, this is the percentage that these individual stocks have returned. And like I said, I have about 250 on here. And I don't know if any of these are going to be the next one that's going to go on a 300% run in the next uh, year, 2, 3 years. I don't know, but I have them here. So I have these ones ranked out here already. These are all buys. All these 136 are over the 20-day moving average. And if you look at the SPY, that is not. So any of these right now are outperforming the SPY, right? So I can rank all these. So when you have green all the way around, it's good. Uh, if I was gonna make a purchase on a stock, okay, this is my first thing telling me. And if I want to go see what uh, COP is doing, I can go to the rankings here. I could do a search. This one tells me, okay, oil, Phillips, 20-day average, 124. It's sitting on 130. It's 5% over the 20-day moving average right now. Go to a chart. And there you go. But we all know oil is up. Uh, if you open up the Strait, war is over, all that good stuff. Hopefully it happens. Oil is going to be coming down. Probably not all that fast, but the stock will come down fast. Um, so I'm not in any of that. These are the only ones I'm in. And I hope in order to beat the SPY, I just want, I'll take more, but I only want 1% a week increase in value in the portfolio. If I get 1% a week, that's 52% for the year. I could live with that. Um, I'd be happy like last year having Robinhood when it was shooting up. That was great. And this is a perfect example why I have rules in place. When you hit a new high, that was the high, comes down a little bit, went back up, a double top, came back up. That's almost a double top, and then down. And it hasn't seen that high of 148 in a long time. So here we are now. So I can't do the math in my head, but basically, this is a big correction. Half, 56%, that's a correction. This was a broken stock way back here, and now it's going sideways. And believe me, once it kind of gets over here and it gets over here and that 100 comes down, so we might be having another conversation in 3 months uh, or 4 months with Robinhood because I do know it will be back up here again. But in the meantime, I'm not going to stick around for this. That is not my rule. This is below the SPY and is below all the indicators. So I don't have to be perfect. And, I just want to be right. I don't get brownie points for saying, I called the bottom and now it's way up here again to brand new highs. That's not my thing. I'll wait for all these to come down. And if it looks good, I'll get it. If it doesn't happen that way, that's okay. I got discipline and I'm disciplined and I'm consistent, except when it comes to my ones I've owned for a long time, like these ones, but they're making money for me. Um, so a little background. I did this. Um, I have three grandchildren and I got custodial accounts for them. So what I have, they have a little of this in their own accounts, these stocks. They're doing pretty good. Um, 7-year-old, 4-year-old, and a 2-month-old. So they're going to be in good shape, hopefully. So anyway, so if the stock breaks this downward trend, I pay attention and I get out. I step to the side, nothing personal. I have no emotional attachment to these. Um, I didn't own this. I think I might have caught this one, I don't know, June, July, I guess, of last year, and went for a bit of a ride. It was fun, but it was nerve-wracking. I had no confidence in that, but I do have confidence in these ones. They already proved themselves for the last 5 years. So take note of this, or if you want to drop, if you want me to search, and then the next video I can put your particular stock into my um, uh, command center and see how it pencils out. Be fun. I don't mind doing that. So we'll go with your ideas, and hopefully this sounds credible to you, that it makes sense. It's kind of simple. Um, and it's seems to be working out, at least for me. So I'll leave it for that. Hope to get a little feedback. And what do you say? Oh, like and subscribe. But I want to get feedback. Tell me what you want to see. Okay. Thank you.